Hi everybody. Last week you were given a writing task to write a story. This week for writing, we'd like you to edit the story using our editing stations. We did ask you to include certain elements in your story, which included direct speech and also subordinate clauses, or you could have put relative clauses in. If you've got both in, fantastic. So our first station is grammar. Check that you have got a relative or a subordinate clause in your work. Underneath I've written an example of a relative clause. It's a relative clause because it starts with the word which. I grabbed at the walls which were damp and cold as I stood up. Have you included direct speech? If you have, fantastic. Tick all of those if you have. If you haven't, try to find some place in your story where you could add these elements in. Punctuation station. Check your work for fronted adverbials. If you have got some fronted adverbials, tick them. So for example, underneath I've got, after clambering up off the floor, I searched for him again in the darkness. Another one, after a terrifying wait, I slowly crept from my hiding place. Make sure that you've also inserted a comma after the fronted adverbial. You can see this in my two examples above. Also, make sure that you have capital letters and full stops in your work, but also in the correct places. Please make sure that you don't have any capital letters in the middle of words. Vocabulary station. Read through your work and make sure that you have included lots of descriptive language, such as powerful adjectives and adverbs. For example, Jim, who was extremely reserved, summoned up the courage to read his poem to the whole class, using an audible voice. Our spelling station. Read your work and correct any spelling mistakes that you have made. There will be some spelling mistakes that you've probably made and you know how to correct them. You can spot them straight away. However, there may be some words that you're not completely sure are spelled correctly. To help you with those spellings, you can either ask a family member to check it with you, you can use a dictionary to help you, or finally you can use a safe search engine and check it online. Please make sure that your search engine is a safe one and it is appropriate for children to use. Check with an adult first. Our sentence station. Do your sentences make sense? Read through your work again, checking for any incorrect or missing full stops, commas and capital letters. Have you missed words out of the sentence? Because if you have, then the sentences won't make complete sense. Finally, is it cohesive? In other words, does it flow? The story that you have in your head, I need to be able to read and understand the same story. Good luck, everybody.